everyone, today I want to show you how to store a soft plastic lures straight in a tackle box. Some are hard bodies like this, but they got soft fins, soft plastic fins like this. They could get bent. This one also, dove swimmer. Everything else is hard, but this part is soft. Imakatsu, Husky Husky. This is also the same. They could get bent. And very popular soft vibes, they could get bent easily. Nobody wants to bend your favorite lures. I show you some tips. First of all, this one, dove swimmer. This is awesome lure. When you buy this lure, these tail covers coming with. So simply put this into here. Like this. That's it. But you might wonder why this is painted messy like this, because when I cast it, I didn't realize there's a clear covers was on the tail, and I just cast it, then lost the cover. So I don't want to lose this cover anymore, otherwise tail will get bent. That's why I painted like this. When you buy brand new boxes, and it doesn't have to be brand new, but you will get these partition to divide the rooms like this. But I modify partition. These are simply I cut with the scissors and modified like this. So just put this into here like this. That's it. So tail is not touching to anything, just stays straight. I keep this in this box for a long time, but tail is still perfectly straight. Next is like this. This room is for my danku. Like this. Same as this one, I put this, but this time this notch is a little bit deeper than this one because hook setting is different. This one, dove swimmer, simply can go into a box like this, no problem, because it's got a cover. Next is this one. This is for this lure. This one, simply slide in. This is it. No problem. You might wonder why I stored this lure upside down, because this one, if the hook's under like this, so this is annoying. It doesn't have to be this way. I flip this over and store them like this. Let's move on to Next box. I use this box for soft vibes. These haven't got the hooks yet because they are spares. I store them on the bottom of box. My tip is using car washing sponge. I cut this like this on the cutting board using a long blade knife. This shapes is for these shapes. See? Because these lures are head fatter and tail thinner. Put this on here like this and leave the lures, soft vibes with hooks on top of it. They are not spare. I use them all the time. Doesn't move at all. The other tip is using yoga mat. Very normal piece of yoga mat. How to use is simply put the lures on like this. Big lures, no problem. Even jig head, some people keep them hooked onto somewhere on the board like this and eventually they get bent. But this one, see, stuck onto it. When you change the lure, you don't have to open the box every time. You simply take this off, change the lure. It doesn't have to go into the box. It can stay here. This is handy for salt water. I hate the whole tackle box get salted and get rusty. But this one, you don't have to put the salty lures back into the box. They are all out of box. And when you wash the boat after the trip, you can wash them too with the salt away or whatever. And I actually fitted this yoga mat onto my boat. I show you. So this is the part of my boat. This is yoga mat, and this just simply stick onto it. If you use some particular lures all the time, you can just keep them out of box. And also some hooks, sometimes you change the hooks and it's still wet or salt is on it and you don't want to chuck them back into the box because everything else get rusty. So I keep them on there and secured, and you're not gonna step onto it. And even these offset hooks, so it pretty much whatever. See this tail, nice and straight, cannot get bent. I put this one slide into the back of this. Between wall and here there's a little bit of gap, you can see. When you go to fishing, I strongly recommend you to take one empty box or even container. Could be anything, but I use this box. This is nice and deep, big tackle box. How I use this is just simply put used lure in there, and next time you don't have to open the box of plastic bags to take this out. And also you don't want to put wet or salted lures back into the box because they get rusted. So anything, I keep this barramundi scale for charm. I use these pliers Don't forget the carabiner for SC knot in there. Hook sharpener, even snaps and split ring can go in. Anything you use all the time can stay in there. Even treble hooks. Again, you don't want to put the wet or salted hook back into the box again. Doesn't matter what sort of hook. Circle hook, offset hook, they can stay there. And once I close this, they're not gonna go anywhere. So I normally keep scissors, lighter, even soft vibe when I used, keep them here like this. The soft plastic can stay straight like this. It doesn't have to be soft lures. Can be anything. It can go like this, but when you got too many lures, it's hard to take the lure again. So I keep this here as much as I can. So normally keep the single hook on the bottom because they don't have many hooks around. They don't catch anything. Metal vibey, anything. Thank you for watching my YouTube channel, Nushizuri Crab. That's it for today.